for the moment, we feel like we need to wait on value add. And I know so many people are continuing, they're moving forward, they're buying value add. Good luck to you. Nothing wrong with that. But here's how I look at it. We all love multifamily value add. This is my bread and butter and it'll stay there. But the way I look at it is this: the pandemic hit the multifamily rent rolls for the first time in April. April was a bad month for multifamily, and then May was a little better, and then June was even a little better, and July seemed to be like June. But there is certainly, if you look across the board in the US, rents have gone down a little bit. So Class A rents have gone down maybe 1%, Class C rents are up maybe 1%, but they've certainly slowed. And then on the other hand, you've got delinquencies that have spiked in Class C. There's a lot of tenants not paying. I've got tenants that are not paying. And so net operating income, which is what is used to calculate the pricing more than any other number, has declined. And it's probably gone down maybe 10%, 15%. And so the way I see it is, people come back to me and say, so if NOI has declined 15%, why aren't prices down 15%? My answer is, because it's only gone down 15% for 3 months, April, May, and June. So then people are like, oh, okay. So it's 15% annualized, but it's only 3 months that have happened. So that should lead to about 3 or 4% price decline. I'm like, yes. And have you noticed prices are down about 3 or 4%? You're like, okay, so what'll happen next month? They have to go down about another 0.5%. So maybe there'll be 4.5% next month. And then the month after that, there'll be 5% down, then 5.5%, then 6%. Because each month as time goes on, now when you're looking at a T12, right? Now you're looking at 5 impacted months, then 6, then 7, then 8. So if you think about it, the most perfect time to buy multifamily is going to be next year in April, when you've now had 12 months of post-COVID impact the net operating income, and sellers can only so much say, yeah, but it's going to get better when you get a vaccine, blah, 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 so you have to pay me more. Yeah, there's a little bit of that, but not too much. So to me, I think that I'd love to be buying multifamily, a lot of multifamily in that April timeframe next year. I don't want to wait too long, because if there's a vaccine and the market starts picking up, then I don't get to buy that dip. We're doing new construction projects because we have a huge, unique advantage. We have lenders that have worked with us before, we have a track record, and new construction pricing, their lending is just incredibly cheap right now. We're actually getting quoted 4% for new construction loans on $20 million loans. It's bizarrely good. Plus, I get to skip a year. I get to skip this whole crazy year and come out on the other side, the post-vaccine side of this, which in my mind, the economic condition would certainly look better. It may not look like Feb. I certainly don't expect that to happen for several years. But I think that a year from now, the economic conditions do look better than today. People are going back out. They have that mental feeling of freedom again, and tourism starts, international tourism starts. I think it looks better. So when I do new construction, I get to skip it. So I'm building quadplexes. And why am I building quadplexes? I was building 240 unit plexes, if you want to call them that, in December. So why build quadplexes now? The answer is, I'm not building one quadplex, I'm building 15 at a time. Wow. So these are fairly large projects. But what's nice is that quadplexes today, even when you build collections of them, and a bank gives you one loan, the bank underwrites it as 15 quadplexes, because if something goes back and the bank repossesses, they can sell quadplexes really easily. Those are non-commercial loans, and there's a million people that want to buy brand new construction quadplexes. So the bank is very easy with loans. And, oh yeah, these are quadplexes. It doesn't matter. We can sell them if something goes back. But no bank wants to hold a 240 unit construction project if it's empty. A quadplex only has 4 tenants. How difficult can it be to lease it out for a bank? So basically what I'm doing is I'm pivoting to something that makes more sense to banks in a pandemic and building those.